Welcome to a Zombie Apocalypse Diaries special report. Um, Things are going bad. Very bad. I think that my understanding of the extent of the zombie virus was actually sorry, I can't think of the right word because of the brain damage, understated. Um, anyway, I had no idea how bad things were. I've been following this Edward Snowden thing, and I mean the short-sightedness of our government is appalling, absolutely appalling. I mean, do we not understand that? You know, we can't even play the propaganda game with this thing properly. We're just gut reacting to it. Our government is, that is. And hang on a second. Sorry about that. Zombies driving their boats by and making my boat go. Anyway, sorry for the levity. This is very serious. I am deeply upset at our government, especially our, I'm going to start calling them our rulers because that's what they're acting like. And we need to understand the distinction between leadership and rulership. Leadership is leading, is being the first, is directing the action of, not dictating the action of, directing the action of, directing the national attitude, directing the national belief, the paradigm, just focusing it. Rulers dictate, tell people what to think, how to be, how to act. And that's precisely what's going on. They're telling us what to buy, they're telling us what we can and can't buy, they're telling us how we have to live, how we can't live. They're even trying to tell us what to think and what to do online. I mean, there's a report. I'm keeping up with this Snowden thing on The Guardian because apparently they're the only newspaper that English-speaking newspaper that reports the truth anymore. But they cite a 2012 report titled "Jihadism on the Web: A Breeding Ground for Jihad in the Modern Age," and it was provided by the Dutch General Intelligence and Security Service. And it states that the websites that are used by terrorists do not include any of those sites you looked at by the American spy program PRISM. So if those programs don't look at sites that terrorists use, why are they being used to quote-unquote look for terrorists? Why are we being told they're looking for terrorists? Because we're being lied to. Because we are being spied on. How do I know this? You think I'm doing this for no reason? Do you think I'm aware of this without having been aware of the extent of the problem? You think I can go through and try and raise this awareness without having caught the attention of our government? Now, I'm on the terrorist watch list. I've been surveilled. And I believe that this information was used to harm me. So, and that's not fiction. That is the truth. These events did happen to me. I won't go into detail in them on this program, but they happened to me. I was a victim of, and still am a victim of, these programs. And they are part of why I'm leaving this country. And ultimately, when it comes down to it, it's your refusal to acknowledge that you've become affected by this zombie virus or whatever is going on that is the reason I'm leaving this country. Because while it's not your fault, it is your responsibility. And because it's your responsibility and you have failed to take that responsibility for whatever reason, I'm not saying there's any fault involved. I'm just saying because there is a failure to have taken that responsibility, I have to leave because I'm not safe from you. Again, it's like the Matrix. You know, you're still plugged into the system. You're part of the system. You're potentially an agent of the system. You are an agent of the system. An agent of the system acts to protect it. And you have been so well programmed by the system to be dependent upon it that you will act to protect it. even if it means hurting me. So bear that in mind, that what's going on is just American bullying. That's all that's going on. It's this zombie thing has made America into bullies, and it's shameful. We're not this way. This isn't who we are. I wonder if maybe that was what was going on in World War II. Maybe this zombie virus has a history. Maybe it started off isolated. Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to pursue that. That would be interesting to find out. But anyway, so yeah, so what do we do about this? Well, get the word out. That's the best thing we can do. Tell everybody. Tell everybody to watch these, especially this one. Basic, quick recap is the zombie virus has taken over. Everything that's wrong is because of this zombie virus. And it's nobody's fault, but it is our responsibility. We've got to do something about it. Sorry, I'm very tired. It's very early. I was up a bit late doing some research, trying to figure things out. Reading the news this morning has just not been fun. This stuff going on with Snowden, I'm going to update for the latest. This stuff going on with Snowden is kind of scaring me because of my attempt at similar. No, I'm not going to be disclosing secrets, no. Trying for asylum, actually. So, stupid phone. Anyway, nothing new apparently. Oh, nope, what we got? No, just, that's it. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. I'll think of something and come back. Okay, so continuing on with the zombie apocalypse, the NSA zombie apocalypse thing going on. I wanted to speak directly to those involved, specifically President Obama. The best thing you can do on this is to come clean. You know this is far-reaching. You know it's targeting Americans, not terrorists. You're getting maybe you're receiving justification, but you know in your heart this isn't going after terrorists. We're going to figure this out. The media, some of the media already have. We're going to. So, stop trying to save face. Stop trying to save this program. You know it's wrong. So just come clean. Try it. If you keep hiding this, the more you keep hiding this, the worse the consequences are going to be. So, for goodness sake, please, come clean. Apologize, and let's move on. Talk about the consequences. This zombie virus is not the death of us. We just have to consciously fight it. So fight it. So admit that's what happened. Admit that we were wrong, and move on. That's all we have to do. Take the mature path. Make the right decision. Come clean. Tell us you did something wrong and that you won't do it again. Let's start a new era. Let's get past this zombie apocalypse crap and move on to being human and treating each other like human beings should treat each other, with kindness and caring, cooperation. And how much more fun can we have that way than we're having now? We have fun to relieve ourselves from the torture we inflict on each other. Wouldn't it be nice to not need to have fun all the time? To have fun when it's appropriate? To have fun with every moment of your life? Because fun isn't about pleasure for pleasure's sake. It's about fulfillment.